Welcome to another awesome kettlebell workout called
Gladiator.
This is a strength and hypertrophy workout.
Great workout. These babies are pumped. They're not very huge, but they're pumped anyway.
I loved it. I love strength. It was tough. Even though we're using a lightweight, that lightweight becomes heavy over time because you're quite fatigued from all the other sets. So that last AMRAP that we did was whoo.
Yes, so first we start nice and heavy, and then we go lighter and we do more volume, and then we end with some muscular fatigue, going towards it with a nice little AMRAP. I love it. Here's what we're doing. First, we're gonna do 4 heavy static squat dead curls in 1 minute. So it's just 4 reps, but we're taking the full minute and we're going nice and heavy to get those 4 reps out. Then we're doing an alternating windmill. So you do it on one side, then on the other side, all in 1 minute as well. Now we repeat those 2 things for 4 rounds. So that is 8 minutes of work right there. Then we have 1 minute of rest. Then we go into 20 hammer curls and we do that in 1 minute. So now we need to go lighter with our weight, otherwise you're not going to get those reps out. Then we do 4 heavy clean and squat. We got 2 minutes to do that. So you could do like 30 seconds, 1 rep. Really put it all in on that 1 rep. This is about going heavy, clean heavy, squat heavy, good form, all the way down, all the way up. Put the weight down, walk around a bit and do another rep, 2 minutes. Now if you do it in 1 minute, it means you got 1 minute rest. That's great. We do 4 rounds of that as well. So 20 hammer curls in 1 minute, 4 heavy clean and squat in 2 minutes. We do 4 rounds of that. That's 12 minutes right there of work. Then we go back into the curls. 10 standing side curls, 1 minute. Side curls, 1 minute. On one side, 1 minute. On the other side, 10 standing side curls again. So that's 2 minutes there, 1 minute here, 1 minute there, that's 2 minutes. We do 4 rounds, that's 8 minutes of work right there. Then we finish off with seated hammer curls, 5 minutes AMRAP. Now, if you want to know more about why I programmed it all this way, check out the programming video where I'll explain the choice of exercises, the reps, and the format. Now, let's have a look at the warm-up.
We have squat for 20 seconds, windmill for 20 seconds. We do 2 rounds of that. We do the windmill on the other side too. Then we have elbow circles for 20 seconds, scarecrows for 20 seconds, and wrist circles for 20 seconds. 2 rounds of that, and we do 2 cycles of the whole thing to get the joints nice and warm.
So that's 8 minutes of a warm-up right there. After that, we do our prep work. So make sure you check out the prep video as well. The prep is always super important. That's where we figure out what kind of weights we're going to use and what kind of alternatives as well. Okay, now, as you fatigue with some of these exercises, you can either go down with your weight or you can start using some assistance. So for example, if you start to fatigue with the 8 and that's the last weight that you have, the lightest, then you could go and assist a little bit with that other hand, but not too much. So don't just pull it in, assist. Now another thing is when we do many reps, you want to go faster because the slower you go down, the more it's going to cost you. So if you go down faster, it's less, and up faster, it's less effort really. So with the high reps, go faster, and with the low reps, go slow. Let's talk about the scoring. What you have, Anna?
I used an 8 kilo for the 5 minute AMRAP and I got 96 reps out. So my total scoring was 768.
Nice. With good form and technique too. No bouncing.
Of course.
I had 40, then 10, then 10, then 21. And that's a total of 81 reps at 12 kilos. And I was struggling.
No bouncing.
So, no bouncing. I really focused. So that was 972. That was my scoring for this workout. Now, for the first task, I went for the squat dead curl, I went to 24 kilos. The windmill, 24 kilos. And then 2 24s for the clean and squat.
The first task I started off with The squat dead curl, the first round was 16 kilos. It was too light, so I went up to 20. That was good weight for me. And then I used 2 16s for the clean and squat. But I only did 3 reps because that was good for me. Yeah.
Then the standing side curl, I started with a 12, but I kind of knew that I had to go down to the 8 already when we spoke about this workout. So I should have done that straight away. But I went down to the 8 with the standing side curl, and I was struggling towards the end. Wow. And then I went back to the 12 for the seated hammer curls because that's double arm.